In today's video, we will be taking a look at the best support rogues in Rogue Company Season 4. So firstly, let's talk about Saint and some of his strengths. Saint is a fantastic rogue. He has access to all assault rifles and DMRs once mastered, but off the bat he has access to the M4, which in my opinion is a very easy gun to use for beginners, and the Mamba, which is one of the best guns in the game and has pure 2-tap potential. Saint is also one of the original rogues that you unlock off the rip, so there's no need to purchase this rogue, unlike Dahlia and Runway. Saint's perk Headstrong, giving him an extra 25 armor, could be super useful for giving you that extra bit of life when in a 1v1 gun battle. When paired with Bounce Back, it can help you regain your life after combat that bit quicker. Now, Lifeline replaces Helping Hand in Season 4 for Saint, and although that requires an extra bit of an investment, it does allow you and your teammate to regenerate health immediately after being revived. Also, Saint having access to smokes makes him a really useful support rogue when playing objective. It can allow you to block lines of sight and allow your team to take control of an area much easier. So what are the drawbacks of Saint? While Saint is one of 2 physical healers in the game, his revive drone is easily countered. Saint also has a lack of throwable lethal grenades, meaning that in defending situation you'd possibly rather pick Dahlia to pick up those grenade kills or finish off those downed enemies. Saint's passive medical expertise heals both you and the person you're reviving for a significant amount, which, when you think about it, Lifeline does the exact same thing, so does that make this perk or passive now useless? So what is Saint's rating overall then? Well, Saint is a ready available rogue when you download the game and is a well-rounded support character. Saint's passive and lack of throwables do let him down though, so I have to give him a 3 out of 5. Now let's move on to my darling Dahlia. Dahlia, in my opinion, is one of the most well-rounded rogues in Rogue Company. Having access to both DMRs and SMGs means she really thrives in both longer and short range combat. The high fire rate of the objection is superb for winning those 1v1s up close, but when mastered, having the 2-4S makes Dahlia a very strong force. Also, the MXR in Season 4 is feeling rather nice. Dahlia's passive, the buddy system, makes her a very interesting rogue. It inherits an ally's passive for the duration of the round, so link into Trench for an extra gadget, or Runway to carry both primary weapons, or Mac for an additional 25 armor, or Lancer to have the ability to roll reload, make her a very versatile rogue in all game modes. Now, Dahlia's ability, Danger Close, allows her to revive one teammate in a radius of 30 meters. Not only is this a lot harder to counter than Saint's drone, it's a lot more successful. Dahlia also has access to both lethal grenades and a smoke grenade, which means she's a great pick for both attack and defense on demolition, but also respawn modes when paired with her best perks like Lifeline and Tenacity. Now, one of the setbacks for Dahlia is her ability Danger Close as well, as you can only link to one person, which means you don't get the full ability to revive anyone anywhere like you do with Saint. One of the other drawbacks is that Dahlia isn't readily available for new players, so will cost a new player either Robux or reputation to unlock this rogue. Now, onto Dahlia's rating. She's easily one of the top tier rogues in Rogue Company, and choosing this rogue will allow you to play support most effectively in most, if not all, game modes. Dahlia is a solid 5 out of 5 rogue. Now lastly, Runway. She was a brand new rogue in Season 3 and one of the first rogues that allow you to carry 2 primary weapons. She has access to sniper rifles as well as assault rifles, meaning she's really good at covering medium to long ranges. She can also be a really good link for Dahlia, which will allow Dahlia to carry both her DMR and SMG. The supply on demand ability allows 2 teammates to get infinite ammo and refill one gadget, which in both respawn and demolition game modes can be really useful, especially when low on ammo. Runway has access to padded steps, which means she can move around a bit more silently than both Saint and Dahlia, and in turn can pick up a vital kill when making those plays. Runway also has access to Headstrong, which means that she gets 25 additional armor. Now, Runway, unlike Saint and Dahlia does not have lifeline, but instead has access to helping hand. You can revive teammates faster and is less of an investment than lifeline. However, Runway has to physically move over to a down teammate and manually revive them, where Dahlia and Saint can do this at a distance. However, Runway also has weak gadgets in my opinion. The trip mine is super annoying to play against, but rarely useful when playing competitively, as most people will be looking out for them when you are playing ranked game modes. And the fact Runway doesn't have access to smokes makes her less of a useful pick than Saint or Dahlia. Runway can be a strong rogue situationally, but I wouldn't say she is a must pick for every map and every game mode, where someone like Dahlia is a lot more versatile. Runway for me gets a 3 out of 5. Now, did you enjoy that video? Then be sure to check out the best defenders in Rogue Company Season 4 right here.